Hello, hello, hello. My name is Leona, your Akashic Records reader, and I'm tapping into the collective's Akashic Records in order to figure out where your manifestation is now. This is meant to reach you whenever the time is right. So if you're receiving this reading today, that means this reading is for you. When I tap into the records regarding where is your manifestation currently, I'm feeling that there's this feeling of anticipation, and while you're waiting for your manifestation to come in, it's required of you to rest and just wait. This is very much the waiting stage of your manifestation, where you have already planted the seeds, you already have your ideas, you might have already written them down, and you're just quite simply waiting. This opportunity to wait is part of the divine timing of when your manifestation will come to fruition. This could be with regards to relationships, your career ideas, your money manifestations. This could be friendships, projects, whatever you have put into play. Now is the opportunity for you to just wait and see when it's going to arrive. And in your waiting, in your relaxation, that's when you'll find the universe is working in your benefit to retrieve the things that you're looking for. But in this moment of rest, in this timing of rest that you're in right now, now is the time where the universe is providing you opportunities to figure out whether or not you're ready for what you're asking for. And so, what you'll find is a lot of things will present themselves in your life that will test your readiness for what you're asking for. And you will be presented with opportunities or situations that might compromise you in the sense where there may have been bad habits that you've been trying to work on in the past in order for you to move into what you're looking for. Say, for example, you're looking to increase your financial abundance and you put in your manifestation goal to make more money. Now is when you'll be presented with opportunities to spend more than you earn, to see if your spending habits are in line with what it should be if you were somebody to hold the amount of money that you're asking for. The tests will present themselves in, say, if you have a bit of an online shopping habit, or of course with Christmas and the holidays, there's times where you're going to be spending money. You're going to be presented with, are you going to go back to the old habits of yours, the way that you've been spending in the past, the reason why you might not be in a position financially that you'd like to be? Are you going to continue those behaviors, or are you going to move into the version of you that already has the thing you're asking for? For example, if you are wanting to manifest a relationship into your life, have you approached situations and people, places, and things in a way that is conducive to a new relationship? Have you positioned your life in a way that's conducive for a new person to enter into your life? Or do you still occupy your space as if you're single? If there's opportunities for you to go out and meet new people, are you taking those opportunities on, or are you deciding you want to stay home? Are you deciding you don't want to be so social? Are you saying that you don't really want to try to put yourself out there? The universe is going to test you to see if you're ready for your manifestation to come through. So, in this period of rest, you also want to take stock in the reasons why you want this thing to be manifested. There is a time where you can align yourself to your highest version and question if you're asking for things because you truly want them, or if you're asking for things from the universe because you think they would be good to have. For example, wanting to bring into your life a very expensive car. I'm not really a car person, so I don't have an example for you. But if you're trying to manifest into your life an expensive car, there's nothing wrong with manifesting an expensive car and that being something that you want. But is the root of the reason why you want that expensive car because you truly desire that car? Or is it because you want to present yourself in a way that looks a certain type of way in the eyes of other people? And therefore, the things that you're asking to manifest, is it for yourself and for your highest good? Or is it because of materialism, or ultimately wanting acceptance from others in order to produce those things? The reason why they want you to look into this is because you may still manifest the things that you're asking for, even if it's out of alignment of your highest good. It just may be a lot of energy put towards something that truly would not make you happy. And you want to ask yourself, the things that I'm asking for and the attachment that I'm tying to the things I want to manifest in my life, Are they for my highest good? Are they for what I truly want in life? Or is it something that I think I should have? Or is it something that I think I should ask for? And it's important for you to be very authentic in who you are as a person. In order for you to receive what you truly want, being your authentic self means that you're asking for things that are authentic to you and authentic to your needs versus what you think you should have or what you think people would want you to have or what you've been told you should have. And it's important to differentiate the difference because now you are in a very exploratory time where you have the opportunity to look towards the future and really decide what you truly want. In this space of rest, while the things you have asked for are working in the background to make it happen, there are some things that the universe does not want to provide you because it's truly not in line for you. And so a lot of the things you might be waiting on are the things that are not in alignment for you and not what you actually truly want. And so take stock of what you want so that you can release what you do not truly need or truly want and align your vision towards the things you truly want. And so some of the things you've asked for are not in alignment for you. And this is because you've asked it from a place of inauthenticity versus your authentic self. So, with that said, I'm feeling that the Akashic Records energy is asking you to take a look at what inspires you. Take a look at how you can explore and create something in your life that's going to be beneficial for the person you truly are. And now is the time to really plant even more seeds that are in alignment for you. So revisit those manifestation, those goals that you have written down that you're waiting for them to come to fruition. Decide if they are truly in alignment with the person that you are today, and then rewrite or add on to your list with ideas that are more in alignment with your true authentic self. And with that, you can really put yourself in this energy of inner child where you want to be curious and explore and really figure out what is in your heart's desire regarding what you could have for your future and plant these new seeds that are more in alignment for you. I feel that once you do that, really look at what you'd like to see your life be, what you'd really like to experience, where you'd like to explore. Are you interested in traveling, seeing new things, going out into the world, discovering new things? And as a result, you're looking for more income, more financial opportunities to afford you a lifestyle where you get to go and explore and travel and discover a lot more than you have been in the past. That's how you want to perceive your manifestations. That type of investment of love and inspiration is how you want to pour into the things that you're looking for with regards to your manifestation. And that's when you're going to see the results and your manifestations are going to come to fruition much sooner. I'm also feeling that there's going to be opportunities that present themselves back to the idea around the universe seeing if you're ready for what you're looking for, that opportunities will present themselves and that it's up to you to utilize intuition to decide if this is the path you want to take. For example, you might hear from a friend, I heard that there is a job opening up at such and such place, whatever. Say it pays more than where you work now, or it's something that you'd rather do that would make more money for you. Are you going to take that opportunity? That's the question. And that's when the universe will present you with options and opportunities. They will be whispers. Nothing's going to completely drop in your lap. It's going to be hints, little nudges, and a wink. And it's up to you to go move forward into those opportunities in order to see them through. So that's going to be part of your exploratory path. The records also want to talk about this feeling of being trapped. For some, this feeling of powerlessness. And they want to recognize that whatever circumstances you're in that is not ideal for where you'd like your life to go, and you feel a bit trapped, you feel a bit like a hamster on a wheel just running in place, and that the things that you want are not coming into fruition. The universe wants you to know that you are not trapped, but sometimes that mentality can keep you stuck. And it's up to you to break out of that loop in order to really get what you want in your life, in your manifestations. And with that said, it's going to require you to be a little bit more fearless and break outside of your cycle. You want to look at everything that you have going on in your life on a daily basis and see how routine things are. I understand that having routine and comfortability allows structure, it allows this feeling of peace in your life, but there's some cycles that keep you stuck, And it creates this energy that just keeps cycling over and over and over again and requires you to do something different to really reach out of your normal day-to-day patterns in order for you to sort of break this cycle. And so this is when the point comes for you to start participating in receiving what you're looking for. The universe is going to meet you halfway, but it is truly up to you to start taking the steps towards the halfway mark. And that's where you start pushing through this feeling of being unproductive. This mental loop that gets you stuck into non movement needs to be broken. And this is where you decide, say you have ideas about how to make more money or how to get a better job or how to further your education. And it's something that's on your mind, but you haven't been able to take a step towards it. This is the opportunity for you to take a step towards it. And so, whether that's dedicating 1 hour a week to applying for jobs or to start your business that you've been wanting to start, or say you start walking dogs to make more money, or doing something that you feel is in alignment with you in order to start moving you towards your goals and dreams, now is the time to get started on that because the universe understands what you want. You have planted the seeds. You're looking to revise some of the things that you want in your life. So you're great at making lists. Nobody's doubting that. But it's up to you now to start taking steps towards those things in order for the universe to meet you halfway. And this feeling of stuck, this feeling of trapped, this feeling of being helpless, despite perhaps your circumstances, it's up to you in order to sort of move your way out of it. And whatever little things you can do to change the monotony or to change the cyclical loop that's happening in your life right now in order to break out of it, I feel that you're going to notice quick returns on your actions towards success. For example, like the universe is just waiting for you to take action. So I feel like, say you have been wanting a new job, but you haven't applied yet. Now's the time when you start applying, you dedicate 1 hour a week to applying for a job. I feel that you will find the job that you're looking for very rapidly. If you've been thinking about dating, you don't go out much, and you've been thinking about maybe setting up an online profile, now's the time. Set up an online profile if you're looking to start dating and you haven't been taking action on any steps towards that. Just know that despite your circumstances, it really is up to you to make the change and meet the universe halfway in order to receive what you're looking for. And I feel that the universe is chomping at the bit to give you what you're looking for as long as you just take those first steps. So now is really the opportune time to do that. I know that a lot of you might be feeling like you've been left out in the cold, that you are forgotten about, or that the things that you're asking for, the wishes and dreams are not being granted to you. And just know that that's not the case, that you are able to create change in your life. It has a lot to do with how you think and changing some of the cyclical thinking that you've been experiencing. And it's no doubt that that practice is hard to do. It's not easy to break out of old cycles and maybe this feeling of that everything's against you, the world's against you, or perhaps that you're not receiving any help. Perhaps you are quite literally not receiving any help and you have a lot on your plate and you have a lot to do and no support and there's not enough time in the day. That is completely understandable. At the end of the day, it really is up to you in order to create the changes in your life you're looking to do, even when it's hard, even when it's not easy and it's not fair, the fact that you're not getting the help that you deserve. It is up to you to start taking the steps forward, and the universe will meet you halfway. You're not going to be able to bring in what you're looking for by sitting and waiting and hoping and praying. It's really going to be you taking the steps towards it so that you can retrieve what you're looking for. I'm also feeling that a lot of you are perhaps underutilizing your networks. What I'm feeling is that engaging in your networks, whether it's friends, family, coworkers, whomever around, in order to help bring things into your life, I think that your networks are being a bit underutilized. And that when you start expressing and sharing truthfully how you're feeling about where you'd like your life to go and what your goals and dreams are, I think that message is going to resonate with people around you and that people are going to want to support you. And I guess that goes to the question is, when you're looking for support, do you ask for help? And it might not be help, please, I need help. It might just be present where you are and where you'd like to be in an authentic way to people, I think that people are open to supporting you. And it's as simple as mentioning to somebody that you'd rather work in a different industry, or if you're not working and you want to start working, or that you have ideas around business and you want to start it and you haven't yet. You want to put to the back burner that feeling of not being good enough and maybe not wanting to admit that you're not a success yet, and be open to people that you're close to, family, friends, networks around you, where you're at, so that people know, and that so that people can help you. Because I think that a lot of people around you are sitting on opportunities that they don't know that you need, if that makes sense. So being open about what you're looking for in your life, job, even relationship, if you're single and you're asking around, letting people know, if you know anybody who's single that you think would be a good match for me, since you know me, let me know. I'm talking about putting yourself out there in a very vulnerable way. I think you'll notice that things will come your way. There is a component to your mentality that will require you to anchor into belief and hope. It's going to require you to anchor into your belief of hope. This throwing your hands up in the air and just saying, I give up, nobody cares about me, no one's listening, no one's helping me, no one's supporting me, whether that might feel very real to you, and it does feel very real to you, very understandably real to you, there's still a required amount of hope that you have to anchor yourself back into in order for you to keep moving forward. You have to have hope that the life that you're looking for is around the corner, because at the end of the day, when it comes to the Akashic records, it tells us that you do create your future. You are the creator of your own reality. Whatever you want is a result of the steps that you take and the action that you take to receive the things that you want. And that the universe is not out to get you, it's waiting for you to take action so that it can meet you halfway. And so, with that said, anchoring into the hope and the truth of that and the belief of that will allow you to move forward. Also, anchoring into your hopes and dreams in order for it to be a motivator for you to keep moving. You have to recognize what the why is, why you want the things you want, where you'd like to go, how it would improve your life, and why it means so much to you. And anchor into that truth, anchor into the hope, and know that you will get where you want to go. So that's all I have for you today for this channeled message. If you're looking for a reading, I do one-on-one sessions. Link is in the description. Other than that, enjoy your day. Bye.